1-0. Fucking shit!
Gail, thanks very much. Welcome to St James's Park, where a lot of the Newcastle United supporters will not have had much sleep last night, excited that this takeover could finally be pushed through. I can tell you that major development is that it could be announced later on today.
Mental. This is fucking mental. As you can see, I'm at Newcastle United. I'm at the stadium. I'm at St James's. We are waiting for the confirmation of the sale of the club. There's press everywhere, Chronicles here, all the media's here, BBC. If this goes through, we will be the biggest club in English football in the world. We have 80% is going to the Saudi Arabian investment fund, 20% goes to Amanda Staveley, and Mike Ashley will be gone. We are just waiting for confirmation. It needs to go through the Premier League. The Premier League needs to approve it. We've been waiting and waiting. It's 24 hours after it's been announced. We are just waiting for confirmation of the sale of the club. This is mental. This is mental. 14 years of Mike Ashley. 14 years. Could all go just by a sign of contract. New owners by Tottenham match in a week's time, which I'm going to. We'll be vlogged for that. Hopefully we'll have new owners and a new setting in Newcastle. It'll be much more positive, less toxic than it was last home game against Leeds. A 1-1 draw. Steve Bruce will be gone. Your new manager links to Conte, Zidane, Eddie Howe, Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho will be a perfect fit. Assistant coach obviously Bobby Robson. I'm like round the corner of this area was his statue. This will be a big thing. There'll be loads of investment coming to the club. We'll be £120 billion, so bigger than Man City. This is mental. This is mental. Okay, it's October the 8th. And it's 24 hours after me capturing that footage outside the stadium. And Newcastle United has been sold to the Saudi Arabian investment fund, Amanda Staveley and the Reuben brothers. It's sold. Mike Ashley is gone. 14 years of dread is gone. And the official Premier League statement that was issued the following, because there was controversy around the takeover. This is just brilliant news. This is just, I can't believe it. It's like a dream. It is like a dream. So, His Excellency Yasser Al Rumayyan, Governor of the Public Investment Fund, said, "We are extremely proud to become the new owners of Newcastle United, one of the most famous clubs in English football. We thank the Newcastle fans for their tremendously loyal support over the years, and we're excited to work together with them." Amanda Staveley, Chief Executive Officer of PCP Capital Partners, so she's like the face of the club now. So she's like the person we'll see all the time. "This is a long-term investment. We are excited about the future prospects for Newcastle United. We intend to instill a united philosophy across the club, establish a clear purpose, and help provide leadership that will allow Newcastle United to go on to build achievements over the long term. Our ambition is aligned with the fans to create a consistently successful team that's regularly competing for major trophies and generates pride across the globe." Jamie Reuben of Art B Sports and Media. These are the people who are like related to Saudi Arabia, as well as Yasser Al Rumayyan. I don't know how, I'm going to butcher that name at some point, but we look forward to a great future for Newcastle United. Newcastle is a fantastic city, which is why our family has been investing heavily in the area for many years. To become part of this great club and its amazing fans is a privilege. We will build a true community club based upon our family's knowledge of the city and in line with our plans that we have been working on closely with Newcastle City Council to deliver long-term sustainable growth for the area. This is massive. We are the richest football club in Europe, in the world, in English football, all over the place. We are the richest club in the world. 120 billion pounds of investment in Newcastle. Not just Newcastle, not just a club, but the city. This is massive. If you're American and you have no idea what this is about, Newcastle United in the 90s was one of the biggest clubs. It's considered one of the big six back in the olden days, in the old divisions. Newcastle was the biggest club. They had pretty much season ticket owners only in their stadiums. 52,000 every week. Kevin Keegan, Alan Shearer, Peter Beardsley, all these legends disregarded after what we proposed was the king, Mike Ashley, who came into Newcastle, who sit in the stands and drink with the fans, used to go down the Toon and drink with the fans. He would always rock up in a Newcastle top. All that stopped. The Sports Direct looking bastard decided to take a business standpoint and basically just hide away from the fans for the rest of his 14-year tenure. And in 2015, when we were pretty much about to get relegated for the Premier League, he went, "I'm not leaving Newcastle United until we have won something." Well, today we have won something. That bugger's gone. Get your brown ale, subscribe to the channel, because it's going to get great. I've Tottenham tickets, the first game under the new owners, and it's at home. I fucking can't wait. Oh, it's amazing. It's like, when I say richest club in the world, I mean richest club in the world. 120 billion. If you combined all the top world clubs in like the world, all the top clubs like Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, all these clubs, Man City, all these clubs' wealth and net spending money and all that, we are so far ahead of them now with this takeover. The statement from the Premier League, because I had to go through what's known as an owners fitness test. It did it the year before. Because of human rights in Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia's got the worst record of human rights, this didn't go through until it was cleared up that the Saudi Arabian, like the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, wasn't running Newcastle United. It was the Public Investment Fund. It was Amanda Staveley. It was all these people, and it's finally happened a year later, the clarity. And BN Sports was banned in Saudi Arabia for 4 years. That ban's just been lifted because of piracy of the games in Saudi Arabia. So the following from the Premier League. The Premier League, Newcastle United Football Club and St James's Holdings Limited, which is Mike Ashley's company, have today settled a dispute over the takeover of the club by the consortium of PIF, Public Investment Fund, PCP Capital Partners, that is Amanda Staveley, and RB Sports and Media, that's Reuben Brothers. Following the completion of the Premier League's owners and directors test, the club has been sold to the consortium with immediate effect. The legal disputes concerned which entitles would own and or have the ability to control the club following the takeover. All parties have agreed the settlement is necessary to end the long uncertainty for fans over the club's ownership. The Premier League have now received legally binding assurances that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will not control Newcastle United Football Club. All parties are pleased to have concluded this process, which gives certainty and clarity to Newcastle United Football Club and their fans. The best we've had under Mike Ashley is finishing 5th with Alan Pardew. As I've said in my last video, Alan Pardew, one of the shittest football managers we've ever had, as well as John Carver, another shit football manager, former Sunderland boss, Sam Allardyce, he was shit. Steve Bruce, who we still have today, but is not in the Saudi Arabian plans, the takeover plans from Amanda Staveley, could be gone before the Tottenham game. It's an international break right now, so next Sunday, 17th October, is the game. Let's talk money. Let's talk transfers. Let's talk manager. Let's talk players. Because this takeover means Newcastle will be able to get investment for the January transfer window to bring in better players. I heard something before press record that was going to be like 190 million being invested in the squad, in the especially the academy. Our academy looks like a fucking primary school. It looks like a primary school. The entrance, it's just shambolic. If I was them right now, I would be like, okay, on open day, right? We'll take a crowbar and they'll give us, you charge 20 quid for a crowbar. I'll be like, open entry, you've got 30 minutes, you can smash up anything that belongs to Sports Direct. Go in there, rip everything apart that it's not owned by us. I'm not that keen on heights, but if I would be willing to climb a cherry picker to rip those Sports Direct signs off that stadium. It is covered in blue and red propaganda. It's disgusting. The fact that he changed the name of our arena to Sports Direct Arena from St James's Park is the most it's just the worst thing you can do to a football club, changing the name of its stadium to Sports Direct Arena. Oh, so like in heritage and all that, like, oh, let's go to a football match, go to St James's Park. Oh, let's go to a football match, let's go to Sports Direct Arena. Doesn't exactly hit the correct tone, does it? I mean, the investment, the improvement in this stadium is going to be massive. As I said, there was a mould on the walls, the toilets overflow, the meals are disgusting. It's 10 quid for a hot dog and drink. I probably expect that to be the same price because it's Saudi, but you know. The stadium needs massive improvement. The academy's going to get loads of investment. And manager Steve Bruce, gone. Get him out. 24 hours. Get him out. Right? Let's see him leave the stadium with his box out of the fucking stadium. Get him out. Bring in. Now people are rooming Antonio Conte, a former Chelsea manager. He's a very good manager. Eddie Howe was rumoured, but I want Jose Mourinho personally. I know people think Jose Mourinho is a bit of a see you next Tuesday, but I think he'd be a perfect fit for Newcastle United because he was assistant coach for Sir Bobby Robson. He classed himself as a little magpie, and he can be stern, but he can have a laugh at the same time. I mean, it's Jose Mourinho, man. Former Tottenham boss, former Man United boss, former Chelsea boss. This man's won trophies all across Europe. He's currently at Roma right now. We need a good manager. We can't have Steve Bruce. He's the worst manager. As I said, he's the shittest football manager in English football history. He's so bad. His win record is 20%. And coming up to Tottenham, if he's last to Tottenham, is his 1000th game as a manager. 20%. That's 300 games that he's won. That's how shit he is. So get him out. Don't bother with all his contract hassle. Oh no, he's legally binding to his contract. No, Steve Bruce, get him out. 24 hours, get him out. If I had a button right now, I'd press that button and actually eject him out of St James's Park. Bloody hell. Players. Now, I did see a thing on Instagram. Our lineup in about 5 years probably could be like Pogba, Bruyne, Van Dijk, all these things, but I'm not worried about players right now. It's nothing about players. We have to wait until the January transfer window to sign any players. We have to last till December. We've got Liverpool, Man City, tough team. We've got Brentford. If we don't beat Brentford, then that's a disappointment, because Brentford just been promoted to the Premier League. They've been doing a lot of good things. Beat Arsenal, which is supposedly another top team under Arteta. They haven't been doing much. We need to beat Brentford. No offence to Brentford, I like Brentford, but we need to win that game no matter what. I want to finish the league pushing either 12th or 10th. If we finish 12th or 10th, that means we can freshly start next season. Loads of investment, new players. Mbappe's out with a contract in January. So is Salah at Liverpool. Get them over to Newcastle. Get them in the black and white shirt. Get them on that pitch. Because we're going to get a great squad. I mean, Alan Saint-Maximin, excellent player. Keep him. Joe Linton, maybe he is shit at some parts, but if with the correct manager, he can be utilised to a good potential, because he can't kick for shit, as I said. So get some manager in who could actually help Joe Linton get better, because the playing staff in Newcastle is shocking. Having ice baths in bins, having ice baths in inflatable fucking paddling pools. It's the worst academy in the world. This is exciting stuff for us, Newcastle. This is really, really exciting. I've been buzzing the night before when the takeover was announced. I was sweating, I was shaking in case it didn't happen, and when it eventually did happen, I was just buzzing. I was buzzing. Subscribe to the channel, please, because there's going to be some exciting stuff coming along this channel, especially next Sunday when I go to Tottenham. There'll be an electric atmosphere. There'll be flags all over, Saudi headwear from probably some Newcastle supporters, like I seen the other day at the stadium. Inflatable camels down in Newcastle. Oh, it'll be so fun. I mean, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, please. The past 2 Newcastle videos did actually well. 83 and 93 views. That's actually great for a channel like me. Please subscribe, tap the bell. Newcastle United is the richest football club in the world. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Newcastle United, the richest football club in the world. Subscribe, tap the bell. Amanda Staveley, we love you. Ruben Brothers, we love you. Who's the other guy? I've forgotten his name, but the governor or the chairman of the Public Investment Fund. You're a god to us. Even though there's been arguments about human rights, at the moment we don't really care. We care about the football, but we do understand about the human rights. I mean, as long as UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, are abided to, we will have no problems. But I'm so excited. I can't wait for next Sunday. I can't wait. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell. We love you lot. I love you. I'm going for a drink. I'll see you later.